Dear students, today is a virtual day and I'm standing in a virtual blizzard. I'm going to do a quick review of what you should be learning in my class. As a digital literacy student, I've taught you that the three things you will learn is you will learn how to be a creator of content, a curator of content, and finally, a communicator of content. As a producer, you must learn to create, and you'll learn how to use multiple applications to create. You will also, as a consumer, learn how to curate, and that means that you'll learn how to shop for data, credible data, and that you use it wisely. And then as a collaborator in our global economy, you must learn how to communicate effectively. As a business office specialist student, you must learn 4 applications. Microsoft Word for word processing, Microsoft Excel for spreadsheets, worksheets, and workbooks, Microsoft PowerPoint for presentations, and finally, Microsoft Access for database management. Today, I hope that you will use your time wisely. Time is a very scarce resource. We all have the same amount of time, and you must choose to allocate your time wisely. Hopefully, this blizzard won't be long. I want you to stay Sojo strong, and remember that you belong. And finally, don't eat junk food. This is Mr. Liu, your 7-minute sensei, saying peace out. Well, here are a few things that you should remember about the Microsoft applications. Number 1, understand the difference between the tab menus and the ribbon. So the tab menus are on the very top, whereas the ribbon is just below that. And on the ribbon, you will find all the relevant features within each of those tab options. Now, when in doubt, remember that you can always right-click, and by right-clicking, you can view a context-sensitive menu that should show you all the relevant options wherever your mouse or your cursor is hovering. Next, consider the insert menu. This is where we would insert a picture. You might insert a table. You could insert a date, time. These are all options under the insert menu. Now, when you access the file menu, we're talking about accessing the backstage. And in the backstage, you can find options to save your file, to inspect the file, for compatibility, for accessibility, a number of things that you can do in the backstage. Now, another thing you should consider is that when you are looking for menu items that are not apparent on the ribbon, consider the down arrow to expand the dialog box. So for example, a paragraph dialog box, a page setup dialog box. It's in the paragraph dialog box that you could find things such as tabs. And so if you need to adjust tabs, that's where you would find it. Also, if you want to look at page orientation, if you want to consider vertical alignment, then you have to get into the page setup menu. Now, these are just a few tips that you should remember as you prepare to take the Microsoft Word exam. If you have any other questions, and if you're in doubt, first, take a moment to pause and reflect and think about the most logical menu item and go with that. But don't get stalled or paralyzed or delay progress. If nothing else, check online and see if you can find answers. All the Microsoft products, be it Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access, they follow a very common user interface. So, if you think about how things are done in Word, they might just apply in Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. I hope this helps as you learn more about the productivity tools from Microsoft.